No, it's all right. It's fine. He's asked you to leave now.
This cannot be ignored. This is health and
Well, it
safety.
doesn't matter. He's ignoring you. All right. Can you
Excuse
leave
me.
now? He's asked you to leave.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here at Rolls Royce in Washington, and we are joined once again by Marty Blagborough.
Yes, people.
West Audit Report's got to get him in second place, you see, because less than 1,000 subscribers, and look at the effort that he's putting in on this day where we're supporting random outings. Ryan Rampage, of course, auditing Yorkshire. You've all seen him recently, and the Gwent auditor. So this is another one. Random Outings has been here 1 month ago, and it looks like he entered some sort of gatehouse. We have got this radio. Marty loves his radio, so I'm going to do a close call search to get the frequency if we can and listen in. So that'll be something different that we can show you on this video. But look at the building. How amazing is that? Now, I've been to some industrial units, but this is the Rolls Royce of industrial units, that's for sure. In more ways than one. And I'm certainly not going to find any illegal number plates, am I? In Rolls Royce. Do you think it's a reasonable request when we go in there? We just ask them what frequency they're on?
Yeah, it's a reasonable thing to ask, but they're not going to give it off.
Because, I mean, we will be able to find it out anyway, but because my battery's low, you could help me out here, guys, because you could save my battery and just tell me the frequency.
Yeah.
Because we've got...
about that, won't we?
I don't think so, do you?
So they do have a big public area here. Look, they've got the workout benches and stuff. You know, when you see these, I don't know, there's exercise
outdoor
machines.
gym.
Yeah, agor gym, and they're often on public parks and stuff. So we've got some of them over there.
I wonder if Ryan's... Oh, some rabbits.
There's in there. Yeah, we've got rabbits running about. There's loads of rabbits around here.
Ooh.
Absolutely loads of them.
Ah, little rabbits, look. Hello. Not very often you see the rabbits just chilling on the industrial estates. Oh, that's nice to see. But yeah, they have got a outdoor gym over there. So we'll have to ask Ryan whether he's got his vest on today and whether he wants to pump some iron for the viewers. I bet you're all saying, that's the last thing we want to see. All vehicles must reverse park. Look, there we go. Something that we can audit. Is every vehicle reverse parked?
Independent journalist. This is Mr. James Adams, by the way, guys.
Looks like they've locked it down already. Got a few members of security in there doing their job, keeping the site secure. But what's this? Look, barrier open. Is it broken? Has the Rolls Royce of warehouses.
You know, mate, he's on the phone to the police.
Oh, okay.
He's currently giving us descriptions and stuff like that.
Right, okay. So we've got all this mess here, these wires.
We haven't been asked to leave the site yet, or I haven't.
No, I just said it with you and walked off.
Oh, there you go then.
Yeah, you haven't asked me to leave, mate. No one's trespassed me. I've got video evidence to prove it.
So the guys have obviously had the discussion before me. They've not been asked to leave, but they are calling the police. So within the car park, really, all that we can look at is this rule here, I believe. You know this? All vehicles must reverse park. So hopefully none of the staff has let the company down today, because when the drone goes up, it will see any breaches of that very, very important rule. I mean, normally it is an important rule, but in the Rolls Royce world, they underline it.
Must.
By the looks of it, guys, I can't
But there's
see
no trespassing signs.
Does anyone know what
There
a
will be
muster point
soon.
is? What's a muster point?
Muster point.
Listen there, muster point.
And there, look.
Yeah, what the hell's a muster point?
Does that mean designated smoking point?
Anyone in the It tells me up with the sign as well, muster point. Anyone in the comments, guys, if you know what a muster point is, please let us know, because I have absolutely no idea whatsoever.
Could it be sort of a rendezvous point for emergencies?
Something like that. I would bet that.
Now, if the security guards were a bit more human and they just wanted to talk to us, I'd love to learn that.
Yeah.
About the Rolls Royce signage. Because if anybody knows how to do signage, it's the Rolls Royce signage.
All right.
So let's have a quick look what we can see from here. Is there any vehicles that have driven into these spaces forward? I know we're nitpicking, but that's the only thing that I can think of at the moment to audit. Oh dear. Lots of grit on the floor, look. Health and safety is very important to this place. And down here we have lots of vehicles that have reverse parked. Matey, what does a muster point mean? It's only a general question, nothing personal. Over there, muster point. My friend, I'm not being rude to you. I think ignoring me like that is a little bit rude.
Tag me, Ryan Rampage, you'll get more views, mate. Tag me, Ryan Rampage, you'll get more views.
Excuse me, is James Adams there? James Adams? Is James Adams there? Matey, does James Adams work in there? Matey, James Adams? No?
So Mr. James Adams.
That's the thing, he still hasn't revoked our right of implied right of access either, DJ. We've still got it.
Too busy taking our photos.
Yeah, good for him. That's GDPR, that's a breach of GDPR for a start.
He wants it for later, when he gets home. Yeah. So you'll notice all the rock salt on the floor, on the ground. I keep getting corrected when I say floor. It's on the ground. But have they left any for future use? Oh my God, look at that.
State of that. That's terrible.
So what if it's that cold, it's frosted over, and somebody that wants to grit the ground, they can't now because it's all frozen. Now I expect Rolls Royce to be better in terms of putting holes in the bottom of these to allow the water to drain away, so that when people do need to use this rock salt to stop other colleagues slipping, then they can do it without being drenched. You know, you've got a risk to your own clothing being drenched or it icing up. Oh, that's not good, Rolls Royce.
Terrible.
Expected better.
For a government contractor, isn't it?
And it's getting so heavy inside, it's bulging as well.
That's going to break at some point.
Yeah, the plastic will just get brittle and weaker
So
as it ages.
this video, Rolls Royce, make sure that you do something about it.
Yeah, like we are here, we are like auditing, so any suggestions that we make, they are in your benefit. So if you do take action on these suggestions we've mentioned, then that's a job done for us and we'll be very happy.
Yeah, man.
So a little area for the staff to wander around and exercise on their break, etc. We've got lots of signs. Pink hawthorn. Paul's scarlet hawthorn is covered in masses of red. And if you want to read the rest, press pause. We've got some planes. Is this like a little nature trail or something? What's the significance of the planes there? I don't know. But even more explanations of what trees are planted. That's really good. Educational as well. A bench for you to relax on, picnic benches for you to eat on, and they've even got some planters scattered around. And I presume when the weather is better, they will start filling those. But look how nice it is. All around here you've got, I don't know if they're rabbits or hares or what the technical term is, but what a pleasure. What a lovely place to just sit, relax on your break and enjoy the surroundings. Get the rods out. Ryan, have you got your vest on today? You want to show?
No, I ain't got my Jim King t-shirt on today.
Oh man.
I'll do a bit of summer.
Because the viewers want to see you pump iron.
I'll do a bit of summer. I'll give you a bit of cam back as I do so.
Are we going to get any muscles bulging out of your...
It's a bit short, isn't it? It's a bit short, isn't it? I can't get my feet up.
So here we have Ryan, the gym instructor, showing everybody how to use the outdoor gym apparatus.
Oh, come on.
Chest press and
Pumping iron.
Go on, Ryan.
So we've done about 10, he's sweating, he's going to cut
I'm
out.
not that far.
Man's going to fall soon under pressure.
And cut. So Rolls Royce are doing something great here. They have got a life buoy and it has got a string. So, has it? Just seeing if it's got a string, because when you throw it in, it's nice to pull it back and pull the person in danger.
If it's not got no string, how are you supposed to do it?
Yeah, and there isn't any string at the top either, so that is something. It's not a legal requirement, but it's nice to have.
Two, actually.
Yeah, if there's a risk of drowning, planning, it's a planning requirement, but I've touched on it before and they've not had one, and when you dig deep, it's not a legal requirement.
No.
That's weird, isn't it, when you've got something like this around?
Well, somebody could easily slip down there. Say if somebody stepped there, they could have a fall. They could end up in the drink there.
Especially how they encourage people to come into this area as well with this footpath.
Absolutely.
It's a duty of care that they've got to keep people safe. So
some of these I've seen them where they put a little fence around it to stop people from falling in. That's what I've seen before. But
so it's a great observation, really, the fact it's not got a string. You know, you can imagine throwing that in.
Yeah.
The person that retrieves it and needs it will then just be floating in the middle, and they've got no way of making their way to the side.
Imagine if they couldn't swim, did you? Imagine that.
Yeah.
They'd have a bit of a job getting out. They'd just be sat there.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's they know we've just been there. Tell me that.
If you have got a public area like this and you have a bench, that is clearly
and if you
a health and safety. Clearly a health and safety risk there.
That's going to snap there as well.
So that needs to be removed, else you could be liable to a claim of compensation there.
Is this another one? Rolls Royce, you can have a look at this as well.
We're just trying to help you out, Rolls Royce, you know. So as we have a look around this lovely nature area, we have noticed that a carrier has arrived.
Should we let them come to us, boys?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
We're just here watching the duckies that way. Without bird spotting.
You know, this area is clearly publicly accessible.
Man doing ducks.
But
They
look,
look like that for now, but we're in Chinese.
they're all getting excited now, coming out to give the police.
Should we get over there so we can quickly try and hear what they're saying about us?
Yeah, let's do it.
If I just threw too many beans and talk shit about us.
Ready to give the police their side of the story. The lads are going down to meet them. So you'll notice that this road has got a public footpath running all the way down. Not sure whether it's adopted or not. I'm sure we'll find out soon. The police are parked just there, and just behind we have this sort of substation. And down here there's another one of these earthing strips. Now they're not very good at keeping these earthing strips out the way, are they? This is definitely another trip hazard. Look at that. You know, you might want to walk down there with the dog. You'll certainly walk that way, so maybe you want to walk all the way around it. You don't tend to walk in and out the same route, do you? You sort of do a circle around. And that there certainly needs flattening down. It's great that you've got an earthing strip there, but it needs to be flat. The problems, okay, so problem number one, we've got a broken barrier, right? Now, Rolls Royce...
Have you left key rings at the other locations?
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright.
Broken barrier. Rolls Royce, I expect better. Now then, number two, the life buoy.
I should have given him a video.
The life buoy has no rope. So when you throw it in...
Rapid movement.
Got some movement at the front door there. Yep. When you throw it in, you will not be able to pull the person out. That's in danger. Number three, earth strip. Go for it, Ryan. Earth strip, trip hazard. And number four, waterlogged grip bin. So we've got 4 issues here that were found on this visit to Rolls Royce. Now, how are they going to behave when we raise those issues with them? Well, let's find out. So the guys have been having great discussions about trespass.
If it's not,
Excuse me, I've got a few areas of concern. Can I inform you of them? It's a health and safety matter. I'll do...
No, it's all right. It's fine. He's asked you to leave now.
This cannot be ignored. This is health and
Well, it
safety.
doesn't matter. He's ignoring you. All right. Can you
Excuse
leave
me.
now? He's asked you to leave. He's asked you to leave.
Once I tell you, if we can talk out here, I'll tell you my concerns. Well, these are health and safety matters.
Well, you're on private property. They go through their health and safety. You don't need to be here.
They've missed
asked you
it.
to leave, so can you leave?
I will leave, but they have
Thank
missed
you.
it.
Able to tell them to come out.
I'm not sure why you're being hostile with me, because I've only just arrived.
I'm not being hostile.
You
I'm
are?
just asking you to leave. No, I'm not. I'm just asking you to leave. You've been asked to leave.
These are very important matters.
Okay, well, that's for them, and that's a civil matter. We're asking you to leave because you're trespassing, so can you leave, please? Thank you.
Excuse me?
Stay off their premises or to leave.
Excuse me?
Whichever one it may have been. Right? Pointless you guys turning up, wasting taxpayers' money for absolute nonsense.
Well, they've asked you to leave now, so can you?
Yeah, I'm going to be leaving. I am going to be leaving. There's no time limit on me leaving once they've asked me to leave. I'm just giving you a bit of education because there's no point in you being here wasting our money for what? When they could just ask us to leave and we'd leave anyway. Do you know what I mean? And then if we turn around and go, no, we're not leaving, that's when they should call you. Right? So that's the information you should be passing on to them.
Now.
So we came up with them. We said that they won't leave until the staff has to leave. The staff's now asked to leave and they're still here.
I've only just arrived after your discussion about leaving because I'm making some notes of health and safety concerns that will affect members of the public. So before I leave, I just wanted to express them to anybody, ideally them, but if you guys want to listen, could I just express them to you? And then you can decide whether it's important enough to take them inside. Is that reasonable?
Is it concerns around the health and safety of the site?
Yes, public areas, right then. So, well, this is not a public area, it's a broken barrier. So with Rolls Royce, I don't expect a barrier to be in an upright position, but let's discard that one because that's a civil matter, that's for them. They should be protecting their staff cars a bit better. Now the life buoy over there, there's a public footpath that leads up and life buoys should be there when the water's deep enough to drown. So it's great that they've got one, but it does not have a rope on it. So once the life buoy's thrown in, it can't be retrieved. So the person in danger will just have a floating device, but they can't be pulled to safety. And it's critical, time critical. So that affects members of the public, and hopefully you can erase that with them. The earth strip at this building over here, there's an earth strip just touching the side fence. Now, so the side fence, and it's not flat. It's like this, and it's a trip hazard. And dog walkers, there is a track. Dog walkers are doing a round trip. So this one, I would like you to raise that with them. Now, the grit bin, it is in a public area, and it has been used recently, but it's now waterlogged. So any member of the public wanting to use that grit bin, they're going to have to face all this water, all this mess, or it will be frozen and they can't access the grit. So there's my concerns. What's your view?
I'm not going to offer a view on them at the minute because I don't know anything about...
I'll show you.
No, I'm not saying I don't believe you. What I'm saying is I don't know whose responsibility the life buoy is at the minute, the earth strip, or the waterlogged grip bin. I can go and raise your concerns.
Thank you.
No bother. Can I take that with us? Or
That's
not?
better than I tried to do that with you.
It was a civil matter and I wasn't getting involved.
Yeah. Well, what I can do is...
No, the civil matter does not apply to a public area.
What I can do is I can go and explain what it is you've raised.
Thank you.
And then we'll go from there.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. What's your number? Sorry.
2119.
Is it on display?
Yes.
It's not.
Will be if I put that back up.
Let's have a look. Oh, 2119.
Yeah.
You're a sergeant as well?
Yes.
Is it on that side? Let's just check. Thank you. So it was on display, that's fine. Thank you, Sergeant. I won't put that down as a concern.
What I would ask is, because it is the company's car park, are you able to maintain outside of the car park?
Yeah, I'm off now. I've done my job. Thank you, Sergeant. So, Sergeant 2119, whose epaulette was flipped over. I didn't write that down, let him off on that one, because I'm not a very strict auditor. I'm here to audit things that have a public interest element. And Sargent 2119 was identifiable from the other epaulette. So there's only one last thing to do on this one. Well, two. We've got to hide a key ring and get David up to see what this place looks like from above. So as always, we've checked on drone assist. There are no flight restrictions in this area at all. I've looked above because there could be some trees above.
I don't know what you drink there, but I'd love to get you a pint mucker.
So we have looked up above to make sure there's no trees there. AY. And let's go and have a look at Rolls Royce Washington campus. Now they are all inside now looking over.
Right, if we get a spotter please guys, someone keep an eye on the drone.
Yeah, we are looking at the drone at all times. We've got spotters next to me, so
yeah.
But anyway, what I want to look at first is have we got any vehicles that are not reverse parked, because they've called the police on us.
Oh, go back. No, it's alright. I thought I saw one.
So if they're playing games, calling the police on us, then we are going to have to play the games back.
It seems they're very well behaved, doesn't it, by the looks of it? They do as they're told. Good little sheeps.
Yeah, I would agree. I've checked every single vehicle now.
I can't see one at all.
They are very well disciplined here. So look, massive footprint, but no solar panels. Absolutely shocking, but as you said earlier, government funded.
Yeah.
They do not need to watch the pennies, do they?
They certainly do not.
So a nice and tidy site, nothing at all really outside other than in this area here. And we did speak to these guys earlier. Well, I tried to have a conversation with them. I'll put that
very rude man.
I'll put that bit into the video now. You got a moment?
Hey?
Have you got one moment?
No.
Looks like you have.
Turn cameras off.
No!
No. Turn fucking cameras off.
Shut the fuck up, you prick! You swear to us, you get sworn back at. It's how it works, isn't it?
You are wrong.
So as you saw, he wasn't willing to talk at all, tell us anything about what they do here. Something must be in the IBCs, cleaning products or something, I don't know. Some tanks down there of some sort. What do they make here?
So it's unconfirmed at the time. We'll have to do a bit of research and put that on the video at a later date. Well, not a later date, before we edit and put up.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the cars. So I am going to use my educated guess, and it'll be something to do with Rolls Royce's either aerospace or nuclear functions that they have.
Yeah, some sort of extraction there. No clue really in the skip at all.
No.
More extraction, which is being hidden actually.
It doesn't seem to be very, how do I say, like, it doesn't seem very factory style, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't seem like they're building things here. There's a lot of pipes and stuff running everywhere and that, but I don't know.
Maybe treating metal, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be one of many things. We'll have to see if we can do some research what they do at this site. Rolls Royce Washington campus. In fact, while you're recording that, I'll have a look. I'll have a look and see if I can find what they're doing here.
I would say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, maybe about 100 vehicles, 100 members of staff in the building doing something Rolls Royce related. But I wonder if Sargent's going to come and update us on their response to those issues raised. And if he doesn't, is that also rude of him just to drive off without updating us? But let's find out. So let's get David nice and high, do a 360-degree shot for Google Maps and wrap this one up. Sergeant! No! Very naughty, Sergeant! I expected better of you!
We're also operating Lunar Ambitions space projects.
Ooh!
Hydrogen, something to do with hydrogen.
Yeah, that would make
reliable
sense.
off-grid power supply. That's what it says here.
Right, okay, so very futuristic here. Hydrogen related. But as you saw, Sargent wasn't willing to update us on the issues raised, so do they care? I'll let you decide. So as the guys wrap up, and Ryan's getting hungry now, so we're going to go for some lunch, aren't we, mate?
It's always me that gets hungry.
I'm hungry too. The location of the DJ Audits keyring on this video is just behind that sign, so if you are one of the first people to watch the video and you do want a keyring, good luck with that. And that's it from Rolls Royce Washington campus. If you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me and Ryan. And check out Ryan's channel for his version, and Marty's, of course, and TGA, and West Audit Reports, and Auditing Yorkshire. I'll leave all the links in the description below. If you have enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye for now.